Hey MotoAmerica fans, this is Max Flinders. Make sure you go to MotoAmerica YouTube channel and subscribe, comment, like. If you see me, definitely put a thumbs up.
It's time to get racing. When these lights go off and the clutches are on, oh, and a jump start.
Well, it definitely looked like Gus maybe just moved a little bit there. We'll have to see what they say. And as riders are headed down into turn number 1, it's exactly what they don't want to see, Greg. The number 70 gets a good start on that KTM. Ty Scott gets through turn 1 clean. He's on his way. Gus Rodeo is doing his best to chase him down. But that pressure of having to go with the leader early is what maybe made him just move just ever so slightly. Joe LeMandry Jr. goes up underneath Kolstad as they go down into turn 3 to get himself in that 3rd spot. Now Glotti's going to do some work on Kolstad himself. He's got to get through quickly. And you can see Gus Rodeo has flat gone with Ty Scott right now up at the front. Glotti now takes a look up underneath of Kolstad as they go into turn 5. He's going to be up to 4th.
Rodeo has a look over his shoulder and sees no one on his tailpipe, but Scott again, even though Rodeo was there for the first 5 or 6 corners, Scott's starting to streak away already. But Jay, that doesn't always pay dividends on these Junior Cup bikes, and you can see that Glotti's going to be shuffled back a couple of positions as now the 62 of Bazooka Joe LeMandry goes to the point. And the 29 of Kolstad looking for it as well. So they're starting to shuffle, and this is not what Glotti needs.
No, this isn't what he wants or needs, and he's just going to be battling now with these 2 riders for that final podium spot. You would think there's a group behind them that if these 3 keep on doing, kind of messing with each other a bit, that group behind will start to catch up. You see Max Van is the leader of that next group. Jack Roach is in that group. Eli Block, Spencer Humphrey, all in that group. I believe Kayla is in that as well. So Jack Roach doing a really nice job. We didn't get to see him race yesterday as we saw him make a small mistake there on the warm-up lap, but he is tucked into the back of Max Van. Look, Greg, there's the battle for the podium. And Gus Rodeo has moved back up in a second on our screen as he does his fastest lap of the race, a 30.3. Looks like something's flapping. Can you see that on LeMandry Jr.? It looks like on the left side there. Look at his back part of his, that's just the inner part of his bodywork. Looks like it's come loose, Greg, just underneath his left thigh.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been that little bit. Oh, and rider down.
2 of them. Look like a couple got together there.
Yeah, you can see him off in the distance.
One of them is going to be Max Van. I believe one of those is Max Van, and the other is going to be Jack Roach. So Jack Roach is up underneath Max Van's bike there. Both riders are up, or Max Van is just down right now, but you can see Jack Roach's bike is up underneath Max Van's. So 2 guys do get together there.
Unfortunately for Max Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com sponsored rider. Looks like he's hurt a little bit. Jack Roach on that JR12 Westby Racing Yamaha R3. Those 2 are down. But how about this guy, Tyler Scott? Jason, a 129.24.
Yeah.
That breaks the outright track record set by Rocco Landers, as you mentioned, a 129.264. So just 24 thousandths of a second. But that is how impressive Tyler Scott is.
Ben Glotti's going to get the benefit of a double draft off these 2 guys. You should see him as he sees he goes to the left and he's trying to do that pass down the outside. It's a hard place to do it. Hannah, what do you have?
Well, he is utilizing that double draft as he goes ahead to the front of this group right here.
Into the fray. He's going to benefit from the double draft. Watch how this works, Greg. He's going to get a nice clean run. These 2 guys are in each other's way coming out of here. Glotti will pull out of there, and then Kolstad will get that big slingshot. And if that race was finished, that lap by, Kolstad would have been on the podium.
So Kolstad moves up into 3rd spot on the 29.
This guy is going to be looking up at the white flag, and if he goes on to win this championship, he's going to circle New Jersey as the place that, with 1 round left after this at Barber, Jersey is the place that is really going to help him with that, as he's had a tremendous year, but a double here pays big dividends in a championship. And here you go, those 3 guys coming across the line. That time by would have been Glotti going across, and he's not going to get drafted, is he?
No, it doesn't look like he is, even though it looked like the door might have been open. So now on this final lap of competition with Ty Scott out 7.3 seconds and Gus Rodeo another 7 seconds ahead of this battle, it's all up for who's going to be on the final step of the podium. Ben Glotti looking as aggressive as he has since the beginning, trying to hold on to a podium spot.
And I don't think that that's necessarily a bad place for Joe to be if he can double draft. Now, but see what it's done? Created a gap, didn't it? It's created a gap. And this guy, Greg, as he comes across the line,
It's going to be Tyler Scott onto the front straightaway. He comes across the line, takes a checkered flag, and a double win here at New Jersey Motorsports Park in dominant style over Gus Rodeo, who finishes second, and the final battle for third place. Here he comes, Benjamin Gloddy onto the front straightaway. The draft and pass, not enough time to get him. It's going to be Gloddy, Kolstad, and Lemandry Jr.
Well,
third, fourth, and fifth.
When you look back at that, Kolstad went up underneath Lemandry in turn 7, and it just created that little bit of a gap, and that gap was enough for Gloddy to sneak by with that third place.